Welcome to the Golden State Media Concepts Beauty Tips Podcast, the show that gives you advice on everything from hair to fashion to skincare products. We'll talk about the latest trends in makeup, hairstyles, and anti-aging remedies. And we'll cover all of the newest fashion trends. If you have an interest in or questions about the beauty and fashion trends that might work best for you, the Golden State Media Concepts Beauty Tips Podcast has got you covered.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning into the GSMC Beauty Tips podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Podcast Network. I am your host, Mel. Guys, what's going on today? I have a bit of a chill episode planned today. We're just going to talk about some updates on some of my past episodes, I guess you could say. I did the Curly Girl episode, and I tried some stuff out from there. I thought I would give an update on that. I have a bit of a lash update for you guys, and then I also found this cool list of like beauty trends that I thought I would talk about and see if I've seen them, what I think about them, if I've done them. There are a couple that I've done, but I thought I would go through that list with you guys, talk about some trends, talk about, what I think about them, if I would do them, so on and so forth. So yeah, guys, I really enjoyed the laid back episode that I did last time. I feel like it's just a lot more natural for me when I just kind of talk to you guys that way. I guess that's more of like a me thing than a you thing, but also let me know what you guys think if you're into this type of thing, because I am. So if we're both into it, then it works, right? So I thought I would start off with my Curly Girl method update, because I realized I kind of left you guys on a cliffhanger there. I was looking through my stuff today to kind of talk to you guys about what I was going to talk about today. And I said that I was going to come back and let you guys know about the results from my little Curly Girl plopping experiment. So basically a little bit of a refresher, if you will. We went through a whole bunch of products that are Curly Girl approved. Basically, I think I wrote it down. There is a list of ingredients that you cannot have in the product in order for it to be Curly Girl approved. So I think I made that list. Yes. So basically, no silicones, no shampoo, no heat. It says no combs or brushes, but I also feel like that's kind of dependent on the type of curl, which we also talked about. No fragrances, no sulfates, no alcohol. So it's like a little list of things that you should look out for in your products if you want to be, I don't want to say Curly Girl approved, because it's not technically like that. It's just what works best for curly hair. So if you want to use things that work best for curly hair, it's, follow that little list. So I have products already that fall in line. So I've kind of been doing it already, but also the big thing about the method is that you don't shampoo. They call it a co-wash, which is basically just washing your hair with conditioner, but the conditioner has to fall in line with those, what I was saying before. So, I haven't done that yet. I wanted to try this first with like the products and the plopping, the stuff that I've been seeing on TikTok, those viral, videos, but I just wanted to try that out first, and then maybe I'll try the co-wash thing. I do want to give that a try, because I feel like my curls are there. They want to come out and play, but they need some help. So basically I tried that TikTok plopping thing, and I used my regular routine. I used my Herbal Essences Curl Bounce Mousse, and I plopped my hair. Now, I don't use a lot of that mousse to begin with. I really don't use a lot normally, even, like, without, like, the plopping thing. So when I do that, I usually just let it go. I let it dry. I let my hair find whatever part it wants that day. You know, it's kind of just whatever it wants to do. I'm not super picky when I do my curly hair, because I feel like I really can't be. It kind of just does whatever it wants to do. Even if I try to make it go one way, it's just not going to work. So, yeah, that's what I do typically. But this time, I did the plopping thing, and I'm not going to lie to you, I struggled. So basically, you're supposed to lay a t-shirt down on the bed and, like, plop your hair. I'm explaining plopping by using the word plop. But basically, you put your head in the t-shirt, like, upside down, and then wrap it, basically like you would wrap a towel around your head, but with a t-shirt, and then all of your hair, well, I guess if you have longer hair, all of your hair is in the top, and it's sitting on the top of your head. And I think that's why that did not work for me, because I do have very short hair. I've got a little pixie cut, so that might have been the first thing. Plopping might not be a pixie-friendly procedure. Yeah, it didn't work out very well for me, which I was kind of sad about, but, I let it go for a little while. I kind of knew once I, put it on my head that it wasn't gonna work. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Basically just because I have short hair, like, I've seen the TikToks, I've seen it work for people with long hair. I've also seen the TikToks where it comes out, like, super crunchy and weird, and I do think that is an overload of product. Just my, my 5-cent opinion. But, yeah, so I did it. It didn't really work out. I left it on for a little while. I took it out and tried to save it, but I don't know. It came out looking really weird. And I do honestly think that it's all because of the length of my hair. I've always come into problems with that. Like, you know, people will do these cool new, tricks, and I can never do them because my hair is just so short. I've tried to do, you know, curly. The best way for me to do my hair curly is honestly to just part it after I get out of the shower and brush it through with a wide tooth comb, put in my mousse, you know, flip it upside down, scrunch it with a t-shirt with the mousse in, and then kind of just let it go. And then what I used to do that oh my God, it just clicked in my head. I used to do this, and I thought that it made my curls look so awesome. So basically I would, like I just said, I would get out of the shower, I would brush through my hair, part my hair. I do part my hair down the middle quite often. And this time I did. And then I put in the mousse, scrunch it through with a t-shirt, and then I would let it completely dry. And there was this spray. I think I've talked about it before for a hot minute on here, but it was the Dippity Doo spray. It's like a curl enhancing spray. Not gonna lie, got this at TJ Maxx. I saw this whole line for the first time at TJ Maxx, and I really love it. So I used to let it completely dry, and then I'd take this spray and basically re-wet my hair with this spray, and it defined my curls like no other. My hair was like one big curly cute little, you know, like I've never seen my curls look like that since I was a child. I'm gonna check and see really quick. I'm gonna look up those products and make sure that they're Curly Girl approved, because I feel bad that I'm talking about the Curly Girl method, and I don't know if these products are Curly Girl approved. Dippity Doo, Girls with Curls. That's what this brand, it's called. Well, I think the whole name of the brand is Dippity Doo, Girls with Curls. What I'm talking about is the curl boosting spray, and I just want to take a look at the ingredients super quick and see if this is Curly Girl approved. Now, they have a gel, they have a styling cream, they have a mousse, they have, like, you know, masks and curl butters and smoothies and, you know, obviously shampoo, conditioner, you know, a whole line of Curly Girl products. I really hope that they are Curly Girl approved. This is not telling me the ingredients. So let's check out another Dippity Doo, Girls with Curls. I just want to know if it's Curly Girl approved. That's all I'm trying to do here, guys. Sorry, I don't mean to be annoying. Okay, perfect. This is their website. Dippity Doo, Girls with Curls, yours to love. Aw. Rock those curls, girl. Yeah! Alright, so, they have a new coconut styling cream. Alright, let me find this spray. Okay, curl bursting mousse, curl shampoo, conditioner. Where are you? Okay, curl boost spray. See more. Exactly. So, it does say that it is paraben free. So that is the first thing. That is important. It does say that it is paraben free. Hopefully it's everything else free. Is it really not going to tell me? Okay, so this is still not telling me the ingredients. Guys, I'm sorry. This is annoying. I'm annoyed and I'm like still here. So I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that it is. I'm literally on their site. It would say, wouldn't it? Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Right? Okay. Basically, I'm going to go with yes, it's fine. It worked wonders for my curls. Plopping, not so much. Like I said, I think if you have longer hair, it would definitely work for you, because the whole point of plopping is that you basically get all of your hair on the top of your head, and you wrap the t-shirt around your head in such a way that there's like basically a big bubble on your head from the t-shirt where all of your curls kind of sit and dry on top of each other. So, I mean, that's what creates the curl, I do think. And because I just don't have the length, it really just, I wanted it to work so bad. I really did. So that's basically the Curly Girl update. Like I said, I'm also going to talk about my eyelash update, and I'm also going to talk about this list that I found on Cosmopolitan. I was just, like, trying to figure out what I want to talk to you guys about, because I feel like, you know, I want to talk about more drugstore stuff. I want to talk about more dupes. I want to talk about more trends. Like, you know, I feel like a lot of my episodes are kind of just about things that I do and not so much about like trying new things. So I want to try some newer episode topics. So that's why these ones I've been trying to do some more conversational type stuff instead of like, you know, specifics of products and things like that. Like I want to talk to you guys about what I do. I want to try things out. I want to review, you know, products and procedures and services and like things like that. And then I want to let you guys know so that, you know, you don't have to find out for yourself. So if you're a pixie girl, what I'm going to tell you about curly girl things, there's this girl that I follow on Instagram. Now, when I first cut my hair, there were 2 people on Instagram that I followed for hair advice, if you will. The first one is Sarah Luhu. On Instagram, let me try and find it. I always forget how to spell it. But she was one of the first people I actually took her pictures and like her haircut pictures and to get my haircut initially. So it is Sarah with an H _ Lou, L-O-U, who, W-H-O, like Cindy Lou Who, you know, you get it, but it's Sarah Lou Who. So she does a whole lot of different tutorials on pixie hair. Now, she doesn't have like naturally curly hair. She has like naturally wavy hair, but you know, she does a whole lot of cool tips and tricks, like how you can style your pixie in all different kinds of ways. She always posts these really good, like, she calls them Pixie 360s. So you can literally take in the picture to your stylist and show them every angle of her hair and say, this is what I want. That's exactly what I did. She also does like really cool reviews of products. I found Design Me Hair through, Sarah Luhu and this other girl that I'm going to talk about really quick. But, she does a lot of promo for Design Me Hair. They have a lot of really cool products. I could talk about those too. They are pretty cool and they're relatively cheap. But she will do like full Instagram, IGTVs. And she will, you know, talk you through how to do your hair, how to do your makeup, how she does it. And it's really easy to follow. For somebody, I'm not that great at hair. Usually I just get a style cut into my hair so that, it kind of just does its own thing. But, for somebody that's not very great with hair, I was really, you know, I was able to follow all of her stuff. I was able to do a lot of her hairstyles and so on and so forth. So that was Sarah Luhu on Instagram. Now, the other person that I followed with a pixie cut when I got mine so that I would, you know, I could figure out what to do is Esther Italy. So it's Esther, E-S-T-H-E-R Italy, I-T-T-E-R-L-Y. She does have naturally curly hair, and she saved my life. She really helped me figure out how to do the curly pixie, but like the naturally curly pixie. And I'm telling you right now, I don't know what I would have done without her. She also does a lot of the Design Me hair products. I do love those products. I could totally talk about them. But she's the same kind of thing. She'll walk you through how to do the naturally curly pixie. I do think that she has since grown out her pixie. But I mean, all of her videos are still up. You can still go and see. It's the same type of deal. She does full-length tutorials. She shows you the products. She shows you what she's using. And she walks you through step-by-step how to do the perfectly effortless, natural, curly girl pixie. She's super cute. So is Sarah Lou, who I love them both. And they honestly helped me so much with my pixie journey. I do want to do a whole episode on like my pixie cut and talking about, my entire, existence of the pixie cut, because I've had it for, oh my God, almost 5 years now, and I have not regretted it once. So, I mean, that's a really cool topic to talk about. These girls really helped me figure out my hair. As far as, for curly, Esther really helped me figure that out. For like curly girl method and how to do the pixie curly, and Sarah Lou, who really just gave me the confidence, first of all, but also, I learned how to do my hair. She taught me how to do my hair with a pixie cut. So I'm sorry, I feel like I kind of got a little off track there. I hadn't intended on talking about this, but when when the curly girl method didn't work for me, I kind of wanted to talk about another option, or if somebody was, following along with a pixie who wanted to know, like, will this work? Can I do it? Here you go. So, like I said now for the third time, I'm going to take a short break here, and then I'm going to talk about, I have a bit of an eyelash update for you. Just like, things that I've noticed, along the days that I've had, my extensions. Just some things I've noticed, some tips and tricks, like little things along the way, that I want to talk about. And then I'm going to go over this really cool list. I'm kind of excited to talk about it. It's definitely different than what I normally talk about. So, yeah, stay tuned, guys. I'll be right back.
The GSMC Life and Happiness Podcast takes you on a journey of exploration. We'll discuss tried and true methods alongside the latest trends of how to best live your life to its fullest and happiest. From psychology to meditation, science to self-help books, the GSMC Life and Happiness Podcast will help you to discover what makes you happy and how you can live life being the best you possible. Download the GSMC Life and Happiness Podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, or anywhere you find podcasts. Just type GSMC in the search bar.
So I am back here on this chill episode. It's like Mel Beauty Tips Podcast Chill Edition. I think I was saying to you guys before, I kind of want to try some new things with my recordings and my episodes and things like that. Like maybe I could make a series or something. I was thinking about trying the Ipsy bag stuff, and then I could do reviews on that. So obviously, let me know what you're thinking. Let me know, what you want, because I will do it. But basically, this is another chill type thing. I updated you guys on my curly girl method trial and effort. Yeah, did not work out. And then I'm also going to talk to you guys right now about my eyelash experiment. I just wanted to give you guys some quick updates as I go, pretty much. Like, when I find something out, I want to talk about it, because I want everyone who listens to these, I want you to know. Like, I don't want you to have to look it up. I want to give you all the information I can. So, basically, with my eyelashes, I've noticed that the longer that I've had them in now, it's been a while. It's been a little bit. It's been a while. And let's see. My appointment to get them fixed, I think, is September 2nd? Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm going to have to double check that one. But to get them, to decide what I want to do, if I want to get them taken off, if I want to get my fill, I still haven't really made up my mind. I don't know. I do really enjoy having them. Don't get me wrong. And still, since it's been, as long as it has been, let me actually see. I just pulled up my calendar and I didn't even look at that. So I got my eyelashes, August 12th. So today is August 25th. So it's almost been 2 weeks, right? I'm stupid, so so I might be totally wrong, but I hope somebody gets a laugh out of it if I am. But, yeah. So I'm pretty much 2 weeks out, and it says, 3 to 4 weeks you're supposed to go back in to get your fill, which would make sense because then the week 3 will be September 2nd. So it must be September 2nd then that my appointment is. Glad I figured that out. Thanks for coming along for the ride. So basically, I still haven't decided what I want to do. I may just go for the fill, but the thing is, I don't want the same thing. I don't want to go for the same look because I do feel like it's nice. Don't get me wrong. Beautiful. But might not be for me. I also might be extremely overthinking this. My anxiety has been through the roof recently, so I overthink every single decision as much as possible, and I can't help it. So, yeah. Could be that. But basically, we talked about the fact that I am a super rough sleeper. And I feel like the reason that they fell out as much as they did is because of the way that I sleep. I don't feel like I've lost a ton in the almost 2 weeks that it's been. I've been cleaning them the same way I said. I put them on the cotton pad, kind of let the micellar water soak in. But, boy, are they itchy. I don't know if anybody else, or if it's just me, or if it's my allergies, or what it is. It could be a number of things. It could just be the fact that I'm overthinking, and I'm anxious, and I'm a little nutso. Could be the fact that, I have super itchy eyes. I always do. It's just, a thing. Or I could just be totally, out of it. I think that's the same thing as number 1. But, basically, they're super itchy, and I can't really itch. I don't want to get too rough by my eyelashes, because then it's gonna fall out, but, my eyes are super itchy. And I feel like okay, so this is really important to me, and some people are gonna be like, Melissa, are you serious? But I don't care, I'm gonna say it anyway. There is nothing like a good eye rub. You feel me? When you could rub your eyes, so hard that you start to see, stars and shapes, there's nothing like that feeling of, the good eye rub and, you get all, those morning eye crusties out of your eye. You know what I'm talking about? And I know it's not something that, people normally talk about. I know that. But there's nothing like it in my mind. And I don't get that anymore. I can't get that good eye rub, that good eye scratch. I constantly feel like my eyes are itchy. Like I said, it could be the cleanser. It could not be doing it for me. I don't think so. Right after I clean them every morning and every night. That might be a little excessive, but like I said, I have an irrational fear of that picture that somebody posted on Facebook that people have shared millions of times of the bugs in your eyelashes. I am terrified of that. So I may be doing it a bit much, but I think over-cleansing is always a good thing. I don't think anything bad can come from over-cleansing, so I will say that. Also, what I'm going to say about showering, it's kind of difficult. I don't know, again, I don't know if this is just me. I don't know if I'm just crazy, but, so I'm not the kind of person that, I could get in the water and, let the water run down my face and then just open my eyes without, rubbing them. You know what I'm saying? I can't just open my eyes. I have to rub my eyes open. I have to, do that little, whoop, on the lower lash line. You feel me? And I tried it once. I tried getting my eyelashes wet one time in the shower. and it was the most awful experience ever. I felt like it felt like shampoo in my eye. Like, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. But, like, getting them wet, and then I couldn't rub them because then I would get all the eyelashes out. And it was such a strange experience for me. And I did not know what to do. I honestly had to turn the shower off and just, like, sit there for a minute with my eyes closed because I couldn't even open my eyes. Like, I don't know if, like, an eyelash fell in there. I don't know if... I have no idea. Like, there was nothing on my face. It was just water. So I've been showering and washing my face without getting my eyes wet at all. Which is another very strange thing. I don't feel like I get my face as clean as I did before. I feel like it's kind of a little difficult to get as good of a clean. But what I've been doing in response to that, basically, I still do my shower routine, still use my regular facial cleansers. I try to keep the Kiehl's Sativa Seed Oil Cleanser away from my eyes because you don't want to have any kind of oil near the eyelashes. So I try to keep that away from my eyes. I don't even use it on my forehead anymore. And my forehead is sorry. But, I'll do my regular routine, try to keep it away from my eyes, and then once I get out of the shower, instead of just using the micellar cleanser on my eyelashes and just letting it soak on my eyelashes, I use it on my whole face, too. Now, I don't know if that's breaking me out. It could be that. It could be the excessive ice cream. It could be the depression. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but I mean, I can't say that it is just the cleanser, because it could be a number of things. So, I don't know, but I can't get my eyes wet in the shower. I don't feel like I'm getting a good enough facial cleanse going on. Again, like I said, like, people obviously take showers with these on, so it could just be me. It could just be that I'm, like, disgustingly sensitive, and that would be extremely annoying. But this doesn't go to say that I don't still love them, because I do. I really love them. I love combing through them. I feel like, obviously your first set is your first set. Like, I do love them, but I definitely want to try something different. That's where I'm kind of at. Like, if I could get a fill where it's not the exact same thing, because I know that, like, it's annoying when people come in and they get the fill. Like, is the fill supposed to be, the same thing that you had before? Or can the fill be something a little bit different? Because, like, will all of them have, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know if it's still going to be a fill at that point, or if now it's like a whole other set. And I don't want to put my lash technician, Catherine, in that position, because I know I've seen all those pictures where it's like somebody comes in for their fill like 5 weeks later and all of their eyelashes are gone, but that's not a fill because now you've lost all of them, so you have to get a full new set. So that's where I'm basically at, because I do want to get them again. Because the fill is a whole lot cheaper than the full set because it's a fill, because you're just getting those lashes put back on. But then also, I know I said before that I was kind of just going to try and stick to, like, an on-event basis, because here's the thing, I want it to still be special. I want it to still be special enough that, like, I do it and I enjoy it and it makes me feel good. This isn't something that I have all the time, I want to be humbled again. I want to stay humble. So if I want to stay humble, I should get them taken off, basically, is where I'm going with this. It's like getting dressed up and wearing your special dress and, like, putting on all your good makeup. Like, I want to make this feel like a special part of events for me. I don't want this to be like an all the time thing. So, I don't know. It's a really hard decision for me. I'm really bad at making decisions. I'm a Libra. I cannot make a decision to save my life, literally at all. Like, if somebody could just make all my decisions for me, I would probably be in a much better place. I probably wouldn't have anxiety. But, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. Basically, I'm still going to give them a pretty good rating, because I do really love them. I really do. They're super stunning, super easy to take care of. If you are like me and you are a heavy sleeper, I will say, because I sleep on one side more than the other, one eye definitely looks a lot less than the other. But then I also asked my friends, I was like, guys, does this one eye look like it has a ton less than the other? And they're like, no, like they look the same. And I was like, okay, but like I literally just spent like a half hour looking at myself in the mirror and they don't look the same. So it very well, all of this very well could just be me and my neuroses. So please, of course, keep that in mind, because it's not like there was like any kind of experiment here. There was no controlled variable. There was no nothing. So I don't know. But I do still love them so much. And I really don't know what I want to do next week. Guys, you need to help me. You need to comment and tell me what I should do, or go to my Instagram page and tell me what I should do. Catherine, where are you? Are you listening to this? Please tell me what I should do, because I really just don't know. I really don't know. I truly don't, because I do really love them, but I do want them to stay special. I know, you guys are so annoyed because I keep saying the same things over and over again. I don't know. I really don't. But I also wanted to talk about, too, which I completely forgot. So now we can step away from the anxious anxiety of what am I going to do? And another thing that I ran into, another problem, I guess you could say, or maybe just like my own problem that I ran into. I don't wear a full face of makeup a lot, especially now that I have these lashes. I don't wear a full face of makeup very often. But recently I did. I'm going to do it again today because I am going to dinner. I've been trying to put a little bit more time and effort into myself. Even if I'm just going out to dinner at like, some random place. It's just like a local pizza place, but like I want to feel good about myself. So basically, I put on a full face of makeup. I did, my basic stuff, my foundation, I did my bronzer, I did my, my highlight, my eyebrows, the whole kit and caboodle. But I did do a little bit of eyeshadow, because the thing is, you cannot do liner or mascara, as far as I know. I might be wrong, but as far as I know, you shouldn't, I should say. Let's just, you shouldn't do eyeliner or mascara. So I don't wear either. It was a little weird not wearing mascara. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I'm definitely going to forget it in my routine when I get them taken off. But, I did my routine. They worked out pretty fine. It's just that I wish that there was a way, and maybe there is, maybe I just don't know. Maybe there's a product for this, but I feel like they get a little weird and tangled in the process of just like daily life. And when I was brushing them through, they really didn't want to like participate. They really didn't want to cooperate and play the game. But I also don't remember if I washed them that morning, so that might have been the problem. But basically the whole routine went perfectly fine. But when it came to taking off the makeup, that's where I kind of ran into a problem. I didn't think this part through. I always take my makeup off with an oil-based, like those melt-off balms. I literally just use my Kiehl's oil. And that's how I melt, like those melt-away, makeup things. And I was like, oh my god, like, what am I gonna do? So what I did instead, I have the makeup wipes from Formula 10.0.6, and they're just a makeup wipe, typical makeup wipe, and I took a little bit, and they're a little dry, but it was like the last one in the pack, so it was extra dry. So I took it out, and I took a little bit of the micellar cleanser water, and I, sprinkled it over the whole wipe, and I used that wipe to take off all of my makeup, and let me tell you, I'm sure y'all are like, Melissa, you're hopping on the bandwagon far too late. Because it's not like the micellar water cleanser is a new product. People have been raving about it for a very long time. But I just didn't know how well it was going to take off my makeup. Because I thought, oh man, I'm going to have to use like 6 cotton rounds, and it's not going to be easy, and then I might get it in my eyelashes, and there's oil in all my makeup, and you can't get oil near your eyelashes. It was a whole other thing, a whole other anxiety attack, but it came off really well. And I used that one makeup wipe for my whole face, and then I took 1 cotton round with a little bit more of the micellar water cleanser, and I felt like I had no residue left. Because then I went in, okay, so basically I added that to my routine. It's not like I took something away from my routine when I put in the micellar water cleanser. So that night, to take off my makeup, I used the makeup remover wipe with a little bit of the cleanser. Went in with the cleanser one more time with a cotton round. Went in with one toner with a cotton round again. It was the ordinary glycolic acid toner. And then I went in with my last toner, the Ulla Henriksen Dark Spot toner, with my hands. I typically do that just without the micellar water in there. But I did really like that in my routine. I felt super extra clean. Like I double, triple cleanse in the shower and then I cleanse again when I get out. So I don't know. It might just be because I'm a bit of a clean freak when it comes to my face. But I did really like that in my routine. It took off my makeup super well. I wouldn't just use this to clean your eyelashes. This is a really good makeup remover. And, you know, I did enjoy it. It works really well also to clean your eyelashes. I really love it for that. I did also say in the beginning that this was like a problem, but it wasn't really a problem. It was more so like I tried this product and I tried it with the lashes and this is an update on how well it worked. So we talked about the little things that I've run into, obviously, like sleeping and showering and why does it sound like the basic life things? It doesn't make them super hard. It's just a little inconvenient and you have to rewire your routines just a little bit, you know, it's not terrible. And then obviously we talked about the micellar water cleanser. So I am going to take my little break here and then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about this list that I found of trends. I want to know. I don't know if you guys are dying to know, but like I want to hop on some new trends. I want to try some new stuff. I'm in that kind of mood today. So I'm going to be right back, guys. Stick around.
Tired of searching the vast jungle of podcasts? Now listen close and hear this out. There's a podcast network that covers just about everything that you've been searching. Hey! The Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network is here. Nothing less than a podcast bliss with endless hours of podcast coverage. From news, sports, music, fashion, cooking, entertainment, fantasy, football, and so much more. So stop lurking around and go straight out to the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. Guaranteed to fill that podcast itch. Whatever it may be. Visit us at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter and download us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play.
People, so we are back with this list of trends that I found this morning. I was just scrolling around looking to see if there was anything interesting for me to talk about specifically today, so on and so forth. And I stumbled upon this 2020 makeup trends, the 15 looks you're about to see everywhere. And I thought it would just be interesting to take a look together, maybe try out some of these trends. I'll pick some of my favorites and try them out, see which ones I've already done, you know, the huge. But yeah, it looks like there's 15 things here to talk about, so I thought I would cover them. Thought it would be fun. So, basically, the first one on here is lower liner, but it's like neon lower liner. Okay. I'm going to actually make a little disclaimer here first and foremost because I want to say I feel like a lot of these trends, before I even read this list, but I feel like a lot of these trends are going to be very Euphoria based. If you haven't watched that TV show, watch it. But you know, they do a lot of really cool, neon looks with makeup and a lot of, you know, just like really interesting looks. I'd love to try one out. Maybe I'll do one on here. I feel like makeup tutorials are a little difficult for me on here, but, you know, practice makes perfect. So I feel like a lot of the trends are going to be, like, adventurous in that sense of, like, you know, euphoria. And I definitely think this one ties into it. But I don't even know if this is a 2020 trend. Like, I feel like this is something that's been, like, coming around for a while, like colorful lower liner. I've done this a couple of times. It's not totally for me, but I haven't tried anything like super cool and neon-y. But, you know, I feel like this is something that's been around for a little bit. One of my friends right now is trying to do like a little lash moment, make it her thing. I won't blow up her spot, but you know who you are. But they say it's a super easy and fun way to add a fun element to your look, and I think that's true. I definitely go for the, you know, upper lash line before I would go for the lower. I feel like it kind of drags my eyes down, and they're already pretty small, but I do feel like this is something that I've seen. The next one is animal print eyeshadow. Also, I need to reload this page. It's not showing me any pictures, and that's kind of what I came to see. Want to see what it looks like, please. What the heck? Okay. So, the next one is animal print eyeshadow. I have not seen this one time. Not even on somebody, like, on YouTube or anything like that. But I guess, maybe with the, outpour of, Joe Exotic fans and, Carol Baskin. Maybe that's where it's coming from. I don't know. Maybe people are getting a little bored, a little stir crazy in quarantine, and Joe Exotic made them a little wild, you know? But it is pretty cool. I feel like this would be really difficult. Like, you would have to have massive, good eyeliner skills. Like, this girl has, like, the picture on the article is Sydney Carlson, and she has, like, this pink leopard or like cheetah print type deal going on, and it's like all little eyeliner dots. Like, I'm telling you right now, could not be me. I don't think I could do that ever. Like, that looks really hard. But oh wait, yeah, this says if you're a noob, you might need to give yourself some extra time. I would definitely need some extra time, but I also don't feel like I've seen. Ooh, okay. Number 3 is the glossy eyeshadow trend. I definitely agree with this one. This is something that I definitely want to try out. I love this look. Also, wait, I think doesn't ColourPop have like glossy eyeshadows out right now? Hold on, let me head over there because I'm pretty sure they just came out with these like glossy eyeshadows you like apply with your finger, and they're supposed to look like wet eyeshadow. You know what I'm saying? There's Super Shock shadows. A lot of them kind of look like that, but I'm pretty sure they came out with like a liquid. Hold on, wait, let me go to new arrivals and see if it's in here, because I really thought they came out with like those kinds of eyeshadows. I might just be crazy. With my luck, I'll say this and then I won't be able to find them. But they also, they just came out with this like mustard yellow cream gel liner. Oh man. There's some really cool stuff on here that's new. That's all I gotta say. I'm currently still scrolling to try and find these, but they were basically just like, you know, that glossy eyeshadow trend. A lot of brands, I feel like, are coming out with things like this, especially, like those, Smashbox little guys that kind of look like lip glosses, but they're eyeshadows. I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Those have been around for quite some... Oh, here they are. I knew it. I'm not crazy. They're called the Jelly Much Shadows. So these fall into that trend. I've wanted to try this out, but I'd have to find, like, the perfect one. So let me just search here. Jelly Much Shadow. Let's take a look at these. I want to figure out, you know, what's the deal here. They obviously just came out with this whole other collection. It's like Wild West or something, or I don't know, it's something. But those ones are all sold out. This one that I'm looking at right now is what's the color? It's Jelly Much Shadow in Sage Bundle. This looks really pretty. It says it's a pink ivory type shade with a teal flip. I'm here for that. So I want to see how they tell you to like apply this, how this works. So it says it's one of the most innovative formulas yet, Jelly Much delivers extremely high impact looks in a single swipe. Super long wearing, won't crease, fade, or transfer. Dries down to a powder finish with zero fallout. Its unique water-based formula saturates the pigment for immediate, intense color right on application. No need to fuss with wetting your makeup brush or using a primer. You get the look of intense shadow right from the pot. Whoa! Okay, so it says, for precise application and intense color payoff, use with our small or medium shader brush. Once it's dried, it will not transfer or crease. Once it's dried, though. So if it's still wet, will it still transfer and crease? Do you have to, keep your eyes the same, closed until it dries so it doesn't crease? Do you think? I don't know. Are there any reviews? Yeah. Oh, just on that shade, though. Let me go to, an older shade and see if there's any reviews. They have some really cool stuff here. These look super flashy, super, alien-like, too. Some of them are really natural, of course, but then they've also got, these really cool shades on here. This Buttercup one is white, but it has, yellow and green reflect. But, okay, so there aren't a whole lot of shades. I will tell you, every single one is sold out. They all have 5 stars. They go for $8. You get a whole pot. It kind of looks like a mousse-type formula. And I guess you apply it with a shader brush, you let it dry, and then it's good to go. These don't look super glossy, though. I will say that. They kind of look more like glitter, but it's hard to tell. I mean, obviously, you would be able to tell with it on your eye. So these reviews are super awesome. They say it's a really good base for your makeup, too, if you're going to put something else over it while it's wet. The formula is amazing. It's really beautiful. Yeah, so people love this stuff. They say it is awesome. That's their go-to, easy to apply. So I will say, this is definitely a trend. This, glossy eyeshadow thing. I love it. I definitely want to give this one a try. I feel like this is totally something that I could pull off. I hate when I say that because I could pull off anything just by putting it on. Anybody can pull off anything. You just need to wear it, and you're pulling it off. Just a little bit of motivation for you tonight. But it's a really cute look, and I think it's really fun. It's a cool way to step up your typical eyeshadow game. Then you could get an eyeshadow that's still in your range. I really like, bronzy kind of colors, lots of browns, lots of neutrals. I don't really go for a whole lot of color. So I could get, a Jelly Much shadow that comes in, a brown kind of neutral shade, and it's going to step up my whole game. It's going to step up my whole eyeshadow game. So yeah, definitely have seen this trend, like this trend, definitely want to give this trend a try. This next one is the Bright Mascara. Again, I'm gonna head over to ColourPop. Sorry guys, I feel like I talk about ColourPop all the time, but it's literally my favorite makeup brand, my favorite makeup products. I will always love them. They will always be my favorite. But, Bright Mascara is definitely in right now. Not only is it in, it's super easy to wear. Anybody can do this. You pick your favorite color and you look absolutely stunning. Not just that, you could pick out a color that's going to complement your eye color, first of all, and then it's going to make your eyes pop 10 times more instead of just using a liner. And honestly, this is something that I feel really strongly about if you couldn't tell, because colorful mascara is definitely one of my favorite things on this planet. I feel like it steps up any look. It makes any look 10 times more fun. One of my go-tos when obviously I don't have fake eyelashes is, a nice bronzy eye. A really buffed out, really fanned out, natural looking bronzy eye. And a little bit of liner smudged right in the corner of my eye. Usually it's green or burgundy, but it's dark enough that they just look black. But then I go in with my blue mascara from ColourPop, the Blue You Mind blue. It's cobalt blue mascara. And it steps up that look. It makes it look 10 times more creative. You kind of notice it. I think it depends on the color, whether or not you notice, that it's a different color. With the blue, you can get away with people not really noticing that unless you're in direct sunlight, things like that. People won't, notice that right off the bat. Now, I also have the light purple from ColourPop. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. You look like a fairy. Same kind of thing. Steps up any kind of look. It's a little bit more interesting. I definitely go in with eyeliner with that one because it's very light. It's a lilac purple. It's a super light color. So if I want to have any kind of, dimension to my eyes, I have to add liner to my upper lash line. I'll just, the tight line, I just lift up your eyelid a little bit and tight line the eyes so that your eyes are still there. But what I will say about that is that the picture that's on this article, I cannot pronounce the name, it's French, the Instagram, but she has done this like monochromatic look with pink. So she's got pink eyeshadow, a nice natural smoky look. It's nothing like super hot pink right out there. And then she lined her entire waterline, lower and upper tight line, with pink eyeliner. And then goes in with the pink mascara. So it's like one big monochromatic look. And this is super cute. Would definitely do this with any color. I have blue, I have purple, I have like this weird wine kind of one that I think would be stunning if I did this like a monochromatic with like the wine color. Because it's not like red. It's not like bright red. Although ColourPop does have a bright red mascara. It's like a Merlot type color, a burgundy color. That's really, 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 really beautiful. This is definitely a trend. Definitely a trend that I've already hopped on. Definitely a trend that I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. I really, really like this look. I feel like it steps up any look. It's the perfect way to go from like regular to glam and put a little bit more of effort and try to be a little more adventurous too. Like for me, at least, like I don't do a whole lot of color ever. I just don't. It's just not my thing. I know it's very strange, but it's just not my thing. I like to stay in the neutral lane, but things like colored mascara really make me want to try new things, be a little bit more adventurous, and, especially with things like this, like I want to try this monochromatic look. I really might for dinner tonight. Not gonna lie to you. I really love it. And like I said, ColourPop has tons of those. A lot of brands are coming out with colored mascaras, at least blue mascara. Some have like that wine color like I was just talking about. Let me look up colored mascaras just so that I can give you guys something other than ColourPop for colored mascaras. Maybe there's some drugstore options here. Colored mascara. Because I feel like while ColourPop is attainable and awesome, I want to talk about other brands too. You know what I mean? Well, here's another Cosmopolitan article, perfect, the 9 best colored mascaras of 2020. So I'm just going to run through these super quick so I can give you guys some other options. Maybe there's some other ones that I've tried in here so I can vouch for them instead of just like Cosmopolitan vouching for them, Whoa, internet is slow today. Let's go. We've got things to talk about, yeah. Whoa, okay, this is really taking a long time. Get it together, please. Okay, Cosmopolitan, please. Hello! Okay, it's really not loading. I don't understand. Okay, so here we go, finally. That was really rude. So, the first one on here is the Maybelline New York Snapscara Washable Mascara. That's an interesting name. An interesting name. What colors does it come in? Ooh, black cherry. Yeah, this looks like a purple. This is like a nice deep plum. I would definitely get this. And I love Maybelline mascaras. So, absolutely. Well, there's ColourPop, so we don't have to talk about her. We already did. The L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Original Mascara. This one's in cobalt blue. I have never tried the Voluminous Original Mascara from L'Oreal, so I cannot vouch for that one. So there's 2 already, 2 drugstores. You have Maybelline and you have L'Oreal. So the next one is Dior Show Pump and Volume. Those are a little pricey, but of course we're going to talk about it. What colors? They have a coral color. So this would be cool if you're into the neon trend, obviously, for, cooler colors. Maybelline. Oh my, what? Maybelline Great, stop it. Stop it. This is my favorite mascara of all time. Like, literally one of the only mascaras that I used to ever wear. Ever. And it is Maybelline Great Lash. They have it in a cobalt blue color. You've got to be kidding me. Whoa! I can't believe I just found that out. Okay, so yes, of course I can vouch for that one. I absolutely, absolutely love Maybelline Great Lash. It is like my staple go-to mascara. So another one to talk about super quick, and then I will get back to the list. I just wanted to give you guys a couple more options. So I'll give you one more pricey one. This is the Shiseido Controlled Chaos Mascara Ink in Emerald. This is like a really pretty, like, Christmas tree green. This would be really flattering for green eyes, hazel eyes, blue eyes, all colored eyes. But, yes. So, unfortunately, that went by super quick. I'm gonna take my last break really quick here, and then I'm gonna come back and finish up this list with you guys. This is really fun. I love talking about these new makeup trends with you guys. So, I'll be right back.
Do you want to be healthier, yet you just don't know what to do? All these shows telling you this and that, but nothing seems to work. Well, listen close. Golden State Media Concepts has got something great for you. The Health and Wellness Podcast dedicated to workout trends, healthy eating habits, diet, and everything about healthy living. Join us in our banters as we help you not just live life to the fullest, but live it to the healthiest.
People. So we're back here to finish up this list of cool makeup trends that are obviously trending in 2020. And we talked about some cool ones already. So the next one here on the list is this really cute like pink lip trend. It's like that, I don't want to say it's like neon because it's not really neon. It's kind of like a hot pink, like a Barbie pink, but like brighter. You know? You feel me? Does that make any sense? But like you get what I'm saying? Like a cute kind of Barbie pink, like a hot pink lip. I've tried this before. I feel like this was a trend a little bit ago that I tried at one point. It's like a super cute hot pink look, like, you know, the classic look with, you know, the winged liner and a little bit of a crease shade and like a classic red lip. I feel like that's a little bit of a twist on that look. That kind of look, same type of deal, same type of eye, kind of on the natural side of things, and then a nice bright lip. But in this case, it's like a super cute, like bright pink. Like, absolutely love this. It's really, 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 really cute. So then also, this is not a trend that I have seen recently. Don't know if this is a trend that I would try. Like I said, I've tried this before, and it just wasn't for me. The shade doesn't work for me. They say here on Cosmopolitan that if you get a hot pink with blue undertones, it looks good on everyone. They say the same thing about red lipsticks often, that if you get a red lipstick with blue undertones, that it will complement any skin tone. So maybe I should try that? I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's kind of hard to find nowadays. A lot of people don't really share the undertones in, like, lipsticks descriptions and things like that. But I wouldn't say that I wouldn't do it. I would definitely give this one a try. So then the next one... This one's super cute. The floating eyeliner makeup trend. So I love this one. I think it's a really, really, really cute way, again, to try something really simple, but also new that's going to amp up your makeup look and also make you a little bit more adventurous in your makeup looks. So this is basically when you take your eyeliner, instead of putting it on the lash line, you put it kind of above the crease of your eye. Obviously, if you put it in the crease, you're going to have some issues, but you put it a little bit above the crease, and it's supposed to be like lining your crease, I guess you could say. It's super cute. The picture that they have on here, oh, I see. So, or the way that you could do it is you could basically line your lower lash line and create a wing, and then take the outside of the wing and bring it up over the crease. Like, and when I say over the crease, I literally mean like right over the crease, because you don't want it to be in the crease, because then when you open your eyes, you won't be able to see it. So this makeup look is definitely something you have to do with your eyes open. But I think that this creates a really cool, like, it makes your eye shape look entirely different. It makes your eyes look a lot more open. You can try this with colored liners, regular liners. Like, this picture is of Shay Mitchell here in the article, and she has this awesome, like, green neon eyeliner, and it looks so cool. Like, honestly, I didn't even know this was Shay Mitchell. Like, it does not look like her at all. And I do think that, you know, this makeup look kind of creates this interesting new look for yourself. Like, it doesn't look like you. But like I said, I do think that this is a really simple way to amp up your look, to get you to try things more adventurous, so on and so forth. This is definitely something that I would try. Especially since I have glasses, I feel like looks like this with like eyeliner and things like that kind of, you know, put a little bit more focus on your eyes instead of, you know, you could see through the glasses, see your eyes. I haven't seen a whole lot of people do this. I have seen this a ton on YouTube and Instagram and things like that. But yeah, I do think I would give this a try. I would have to definitely practice. And I have really hooded eyes, so I don't know if it would work out very well for me. But I think this is definitely one that I'm going to try. So far, I'm going to try that monochromatic look with the neon kind of shades and the colorful mascara. I think I'm going to stick with like a kind of neon purple look, maybe, and do like a monochromatic purple type thing. I want to try the floating eyeliner makeup trend as well. So I have two now that I've chosen. And the next one, I don't think I've ever heard of this. It's called the watercolor makeup trend. Basically, so the picture here that they have, she kind of looks like, it's like washed out makeup. It's like super blended out. They say it's super soft, super playful, which I do agree with, because you could do it with, you know, one color, make it a monochromatic look, pick a really fun color, and basically it's like washing it out. I don't know. I want to figure out more about this. I feel like I've never heard about. Let me Google this on its own. Watercolor makeup look. Cuz I don't really get it. How to master the watercolor eye makeup trend. Thanks, Allure. Okay. So let's see what they have to say. It says pick your vibe, so pick your color combination, or you could pick one, whatever. They have this picture, like a bunch of pictures on here of people. They look very similar to the one that's on the Cosmopolitan site. So I want to learn how to do it though. I don't understand how to do it. What's like watercolor about it? You know what I mean? Okay, so then it says gather the tools. Obviously you'll need eyeshadow or watercolor eye makeup. Okay, so maybe that's literally just that simple. I'm thinking far too much into this, which is usually the way that it goes. So I guess you could do this with watercolor makeup, which is why they call it that, which makes sense. They recommend a couple palettes here that you could use. A lot of neon or pastel colors basically is the way to go. You need an eyeshadow primer, they say, and then your brushes. They say to use the Morphe brushes. Okay, mastering the technique. Let's see. This is what I really want to know. They say to tap the primer all over your clean bare lids. Great. And then dip a flat brush into the shadow, whatever one you choose, and then just gravitate towards the favorite color that you choose. And then add the shadow to whatever part of the lid that feels right. Inner corner, outer corner, center. The size and shape are up to you. So this is basically just kind of like a messy eyeshadow look that you make trendy, which I like. No, don't get me wrong now. I really like that. I think that's really interesting. You kind of just pick whatever colors you want, right? So let's say you pick like pink and purple. So you pick a pastel pink and a pastel purple, and what I would do, if it was me, is I would put the pastel purple in the inner corner, and I would start at the inner corner, I would fan that out, buff that out, and basically just give it its own kind of buffed out shape, and then fade into the pink in the center, and again, give it a little bit of a shape, maybe go more towards my brow bone than the purple, and then finish it off back with the purple. So it's kind of just like a mishmash of color. So then it ends up looking like a watercolor painting. Okay, so it's all coming together now. I get it. I do think that this is something that I would try. I don't think that this is something that I would succeed at. I am not going to lie to you. I feel like this is kind of difficult, and you kind of have to have like the right colors and the right kind of makeup, and the right kind of brushes. I feel like there's a lot more that goes into this kind of trend. I feel like I could totally do this with a monochromatic look. Yeah, like if I picked like a pastel color, I could do it with one color, maybe. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this. Definitely something I would try. It's really cute. Now this next one is called the structured brow makeup trend. I'm not entirely sure. Remember the bushy, unkept brows of the years past? Well, it's over. Instead of I woke up like this brows, the 2020 makeup trend for brows is structured, strong, and polished. Oh, I see. So the pictures that they have, these people have some really strong, well-shaped brows. Now, I'm gonna have to go with, yeah, I do think that this is a trend, especially with eyebrow laminations coming out and getting a lot more popular. I do think that the structured brow that's kind of just like, I made this happen, I made it look this way. It's no longer the I woke up like this, like furrowy, bushy brow that I am still so attached to. That is my thing. Love it. I think it's super natural. I think it's super cute. I think it's really flattering. I think it's really natural. I'm definitely going to stick with that one. But I definitely get this one. It's kind of like a more like I put work into my brows type thing. And with a lamination, I think, you know, with the tint and with the like stay in place like shoop of, you know, the perm basically that you're going to get on your eyebrows, I do think that this is becoming a lot more of a trend instead of the feathery, natural, kind of unkept brow look. This is super cute. This is definitely going to be another one that I try. The pastel eyeliner makeup trend. Actually, I just mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention it again. One of my friends is trying to make, like eyeliner her thing. I mean, we all have our things, right? Or we don't. It's totally fine. But, she's trying to make eyeshadow her thing, and she actually showed up. We went to dinner the other day, and she did basically this look that I'm looking at. She got like a pastel kind of pink, lipstick, and she used it as an eyeliner. There are a lot of lipsticks that can double as eyeliners. If you don't know if yours can, look it up, figure it out. There's a lot that definitely can, a lot of liquid lips that can, and it's a super cute look. I would do this alone. This would just be a simple, you know, just the liner, no shadow, no nothing. I would definitely try this look. I don't have a lot of, like pastel colors. I would definitely have to invest, or maybe, I could just use that the BFF ColourPop mascara and try to use that kind of formula, like scoop a little bit out and try to use it as an eyeliner. Maybe I'll try that because it's like a cute little purple. Maybe I can try that for tonight and do a little bit of a pastel wing moment. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I do really like this trend. I do see a lot of people trying this out. This is another one that's super easy. It's going to make your routine and your looks a lot more adventurous and fun and look like you put a little bit more effort in. So I'm definitely going to try this one now. So now I have 3 trends that I want to try. What's next? Oh man, I don't know about this one. The bedazzled eye. I don't know. I feel like this... I don't know if this is necessarily a 2020 thing. I feel like this is kind of something that flows in and out throughout the years, at least that I've been interested in makeup and like, you know, on YouTube and things like that. Like, I feel like the bedazzled eye comes in and out of style or in and out of trend. I don't think I would ever do this. I've done it for a show before. It's totally fine. It's a lot of fun. It's really simple if you want it. Like, I feel like this is something that people do for festivals and concerts that are, you know, RIP festivals and concerts. I don't think that'll ever happen again, thanks Corona. But these are really cool and really interesting, and it's a nice way to express yourself, definitely. But I don't know if I would give that one a try. Ooh, this subtle lip stain makeup trend is definitely something that I am here for. I've been here for this look forever. The blotted look, like effortlessly natural and beautiful is my look. That's what I like to try and go for. Even if I try so hard to look good, I still want it to look natural and effortless. So the blotted kind of lip stain look is so up my alley. I definitely do this all the time. Always go for the blotted look. ColourPop actually just came out with like blotted, what do they call it? It's like the blotted lip or something. And it's kind of like a little marker that you know, like a lip stain type deal, and it looks super effortless, super pretty. It's a very light wash of color over your lips, and it gets a little bit, the whole like trend, at least, if you're trying to do this without something like a product that is specifically meant for this, like you could do it with lipstick. You just concentrate the product in the center of both of your lips, and then I take my finger and I just brush it out. You know what I mean? I kind of spread it out throughout the rest of my lips. Love this look. I literally do it all the time. Definitely one of my favorite trends of all time. This mismatched eyeshadow makeup, I am gonna go with a hard no. I feel like it's cute if you're doing something like with a purpose. Like, I remember those TikToks that were going around a little while ago where people would do the heat miser and snow miser, you know, video, and they would do each person on each side of their face. I think that kind of stuff is really cool. Or, you know, if you're trying to do something along those lines, I think that stuff is really cool. I don't think I would ever do this trend. I don't think I've seen this trend ever, other than like on TikTok and fun things like that. I don't know. I don't think I would do that. What's next? Ooh, red smoky eye. Okay, the picture of this woman on here is literally so stunning. The Instagram is KILPRITY. It is so beautiful. And it's not like super red. Basically, they concentrate like the super red, vibrant red in the inner corner and then smoke her out into this beautiful, like pointed, like cat eye almost look all the way up to the tail of her brow. This is stunning. I would try this in a heartbeat. Red burgundies like this are super, super stunning. Like, this is so, so pretty and really, really, really pretty on her skin tone. Yeah, this is definitely something that I would try. I feel like it's like smoky eyes like this, any color really for that matter, is basically stepping up that, you know, typical black smoky eye that everyone's been doing like forever since the beginning of time. So yeah, that's definitely a really cute trend. I think I want to try that. Maybe that's number 4. Okay. So this is the last trend. We've already made it to the end of the list, and I've talked about this trend before. It is the blush, like the blush trend. I guess I'll just say, you know, how people are wearing lots and lots of blush, and it's super, super cute. Like, they kind of like focus it on the apples of their cheeks and then brush it over their noses. I literally love that look. I think it's really cute. I think the extra blush look is really, really pretty on some people, and like, it's kind of like a bright pink shade that I've seen a lot of people using. The trend, I think, is the combination of the bright color also with also like the placement, because I remember a couple years ago, contour was really the thing, and bronzer was really the thing, and blush kind of took a back seat. But I think now in 2020, blush is definitely making a comeback. People are wearing blush, you know, like it's nobody's business, over bronzer. And unfortunately, I never really made that like swap over. I never crossed that line. Blush has always been kind of a hard thing for me because my skin is always, you know, naturally pretty red, and I feel like I cover up a lot of the redness, you know, with my makeup routine as it is, and then over the course of the time that I'm wearing my makeup, I get a little bit of redness, you know, just inevitably. So I've never really gone for the blush because I don't want to go overboard, you know, just from like my natural redness, but this trend is super cute. And if you're even thinking about it, do it, because I love it. I wish I could do it. I wish it was something that like I was into. I wish it was something that I was willing to try, but alas, Iago, it just scares me, honestly. I don't know if it's something that I would like to do. So, after this really cool list of trends, what I have to try, that I'm going to try and I'm going to make my next couple episodes on. So it's a bit of a series type deal. This red smoky eye, let's see, I'm scrolling up. The blotted lip, or I've already tried that, so not that one. But, okay, so the red smoky eye, the colorful, the pastel eyeliner is another one that I'm going to try. The, where is it? The floating eyeliner is another one that I'm going to try, as well as where is it? It's all the way up at the top. That monochromatic look that she did. I think I'm going to try it with like a pastel kind of purple and go with the ColourPop BFF mascara in like that lavender shade and do a monochromatic look with that, and see how that goes. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you did, because I really want to know. Like I said, I want to try some new things. I want to, lean towards more of what the listeners want to listen to and things like that. So, subscribe to the show. Obviously, you'll always be the first to know when our episodes come out if you subscribe. Leave a review. You have no idea how helpful it is when you leave reviews, especially for me. I'm always asking questions and, what people might want and what people might like to hear and things like that in my episodes. So please leave reviews and let me know. Answer some of the questions in the reviews. You can leave reviews anywhere. You can leave them on YouTube. You can leave them on the Apple Podcast app. You could also follow us on all kinds of social media to leave reviews and comments and things like that. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I've got a whole bunch of stuff up on the Instagram, comments and questions and polls that you can answer and things like that. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening. Love you guys so much, and have a good night.
You've been listening to the Golden State Media Concepts Beauty Tips Podcast, part of the GSMC Podcast Network. You can find this show and others like it at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Download our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Google Play, or anywhere you find podcasts. Just type in GSMC to find all of our shows from the GSMC Podcast Network, from health and wellness to entertainment and life and happiness to sex and relationships. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Thank you, and we hope you have enjoyed today's episode of the Golden State Media Concepts Beauty Tips Podcast.